Hi everyone, my name is Janine, and in this video I am going to be doing a review of e.l.f.'s Maximum Coverage Concealers. If you would like to see a demonstration of how to apply these, I will post a link in the bottom bar and also an annotation right here to that. I did film a video and I did do a look using just these concealers and also the e.l.f. overall foundation to create the look that I am currently wearing. So if you would like more information, again, the annotation will be listed here and the links in the bottom bar. So let's get started with the review of these products. I have all the colors in the collection and I'm so excited to show you each of them. The first thing that I have to say about these is that I really like the packaging because it is a squeezy tube, so I feel like I have more control over how much product I can take out of the packaging. The next thing that I need to make a comment of is that the tip does somewhat become dirty, but that is manageable in that you can clean it and it won't be such an issue. The next thing that I need to make mention of is that these are relatively small, and let me see if I can find something to compare it in size to. This is the size of the concealer compared to my e.l.f. HD blush. These blushes are relatively small, and if you do own one or if you've seen a review on these, I've actually filmed a review on them and I'll post a link to the bottom bar and also the annotation on the side. But these are relatively small, and as you can see, the container is basically almost the same size as the blush. So that's the size of it. It's very small. However, you really don't need a lot of this product because they are very opaque and they are very creamy and they blend very well as well. So let's go ahead and open up the very first color, and that is Porcelain. So I have it, and I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on this portion of my arm right here for you. Let me put that down. So this is what Porcelain looks like on my arm. It's very light, very, very light. It does have a slight orange tint to it, so I need to make a comment on that. And the next color in the collection is Sand, and I'm going to put Sand right next to Porcelain. Okay, let me blend that out slightly. I love how easy these are blend. You can blend them so well into your skin. You can blend them in so that they're not even noticeable, or you can have them be like a really maximum coverage concealer, which is really nice for me, and I like that very much. So here is Sand, and here's Porcelain. And I just want to quickly show you what it looks like in the tube versus on the skin. So in the tube, this is what Sand looks like versus on my skin, and here is what Porcelain looks like in the tube versus on my skin. So there is a difference, and the colors in the tube do not necessarily match up to what they look like in person. So now we're going to move on to the next color in the collection, which is Nude. Alright, so let me put this down, and I'm going to put Nude on my arm, and we're going to go ahead and blend that out slightly. So here is Nude, and I put it right next to Sand. And I'm going to go ahead and take Nude, and we're going to go ahead and show you what it looks like in the tube versus on my arm. As you can see, the color does differ slightly from what it looks like in the tube. I believe this has a bit of an orange undertone to them. So the next color in the collection is Beige, and this is one that matches very much to my natural pigmentation. Okay, so here is Beige on my arm versus, let me get the tube for you quickly so you can see what that looks like, versus in the tube. And I don't necessarily like these very much, actually, because they do get dirty very easily. Soft plastics are known for getting dirty easily. So here is Beige in the tube versus on my arm, and here's Beige compared to the other colors in the collection. I like Beige. It matches very much to my natural pigmentation, and it looks reddish, if that's the right word. It looks very reddish. It has a red undertone to it. It's very deep in color, and I love the way that it looks. So let's move on to the next color, and that is Tan, and this is the second to darkest color in the collection. I'm going to go ahead and put Sand here and blend it out slightly. So here is Tan, and compared to the other colors, it is slightly darker, and you can tell that the colors do vary very much. Here is Porcelain. You can tell that Sand has a bit of a red tint to it, or an orange tint in my opinion, and then you can see that What color was this again? I seem to have forgotten. I know this is sand. Oops, this is porcelain. I know this is sand. This is nude. I noticed that nude does have an orange undertone to it. Beige is very red in tone, and then tan has very much a deep, an olive tone to it. I'd have to say it has somewhat of an olive tone to it. Alright, so the last color in the collection is almond, and this is the darkest of all the colors. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put almond here. Let me just blend it out slightly so you can see it better. So here's almond, and it is the darkest or the deepest of all the colors. I have to say that the color selection is somewhat limited. I feel that the colors are very much geared towards medium skin tone. So here is a quick recap of each of the colors on my arm. They are extremely creamy. They go on beautifully on the skin, and these products do last for quite some time. I've washed my hands with these products on, and they do not come off very easily. I've taken a shower, and these actually have stained my skin. They do stay on for quite some time, and they don't come off very easily, so that's a big positive for me if I'm using a maximum coverage concealer, that it's not going to come off very easily and it's going to stay on for a long time frame. So I like that very much. I really like these products. They're really nice. They're very luxurious, and they are definitely worth the price. They're only $3 and they feel amazing on the skin. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please thumbs it up and also subscribe to my channel. Also, if you would like to see a demonstration of how I use this product to create the look that I am wearing right now, I'll post a link to that in the bottom bar and a little annotation around the product right here. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you stay tuned for future videos. Bye for now.